Grace has found me just as I am, empty-handed but alive.
Congratulations to Prophet Jeremiah. As Ibiyeomie has announced that he's going to leave you now and face Bishop David Ibiyeomi. You have forgotten that you are in a new era. You have forgotten that you are in a technology age. You don't shoot yourself on leg. You see, we plead a lot of times with elders to behave like one, and sometimes some will refuse to. I've said it before that Ibiyeomie David has been very, very controversial over time. Very, very controversial. Yes, I don't know why these men of God, most of them, they have made wealth, so much wealth, out of people. But yet they continue to preach in line with what is too controversial, and it must be about wealth. They have forgotten that the main aim of everything is at the end of the day for people to ascertain that heaven. That aspect of teaching that a lot of people, not even Verydarkman, a lot of people before Verydarkman has complained about it, for you to come out and teach your audience that the worst thing that they can do to themselves is not to pay tithes. Come on. If you don't have money, what do? A lot of people work and collect peanuts in this strong and harsh economy. They will collect peanuts. Yet, all the teachings will be about giving it to God. And it's being given to God of men. It is very, very unfortunate. If we can actually get the salvation preaching, salvation teaching, salvation preaching. I learned that even in the UK, before now, churches were more than the one we are even seeing today in Nigeria. That there were a lot of churches. When it was business as usual, they teach people and talk in this manner. They preach a lot in this line that Nigerian pastors are doing today. But when people became wiser, all of this thing, get how you won't be. They are not selling those churches. People are now selling off churches. Those places that were being used for church. Some of them are being used for industries. They are using for factories. They are using for different things for people to be employed. I just hope one day we'll get to that level. But I understand that we as an African people, we are still living in a very primitive age, that you have people in some part of this world that up to today, they know they wear clothes. Yes. Some part of people in this part of the world to today, they know they wear clothes. Different factors. So it might be difficult for us to reach that level, but we need to start something. Congratulations to you once again, Prophet Jeremiah. As you don't get better colleague, weighing on, don't day at your level. VDM don't face. You are happy. Peace and love.
So, VDM lawyer Deji Ibiyeomi don't criticize David Ibiyeomi for saying that he's going to lock anybody up, anybody who criticizes him up. According to him, he said, "Who are you, sir, for saying you want to lock people up? People criticize Jesus Christ." He said, "These people are the people that are demarketing Christianity, when they make people no want to believe in Christianity anymore, because you are bragging about using the police, a Christian or a pastor using the police to lock people up. That where is that in the Bible?" Sometimes I tell people that the more you react to issues, the more you get criticized. It is normal. It is a fact. Look at it now, for example. Odumeje, who they talk about Odumeje today again? Odumeje don't react to criticism like before again. People talk about him less now. So people should take a cue from people like Odumeje, where they talk less now. Some other pastors there for Nigeria, we say Nigerians like to criticize them normally. But because they react to issues, if you don't react, Nigerians will not react. So people should learn how to actually keep quiet sometimes, because reaction sometimes will stoke another reaction. And reaction again and reaction. People will begin to find out things about you. That's the way it works.
The way they've dragged this man, I wonder how he's going to stand in the pulpit on Sunday to preach to his people. I just want, they destroy his career. He has not even attempted to do that thing that he said to claim. He has not even... Pastor never go police station. They don't destroy his career.
My people, when I see this matter between VDM and David, this matter go long, go. Hey, God, I beg. This matter go long because as VDM take seat for this pastor matter. It clear say, you know, say this period na glass they take the talk. Because we don't start say this matter go too long. Go. The way VDM to sit down for this man matter. VDM don't they go, you know, dig come out. I bet me na advise him. Someone I won't talk as someone say, may you not talk put because he get why. He get why yo. Everywhere free cars, just everywhere cold now because he never really reply VDM. If he reply VDM, hey, God has been cool. Everywhere, if he just casts, VDM I beg, they will forgive him. VDM I beg, and they see where that one Laomi go sit down. They do it. Oh no, Laomi, how many videos you go fit do when it comes to this matter? VDM day 3 na be day 4. How many you dey? Because as you see this matter like this matter not be small matter. It go be you know say the pastor come out for social media. They told anybody be say you go talk about time, you go arrest time. VDM don't buy the matter like this so but yeah, everything don't fall. VDM don't buy the matter like this. Everywhere don't it hot now. This matter go too long. I beg, I won't go look for where I go hide myself. Because if I said this Jew over there, it go too sweet though. If I say the Jew over there, it go too sweet. I won't go look for one kind place there. You understand? My people, as I see this Jew, this Jew go too sweet oh. If you never ready, if you don't get that, go get that. That man go sit down for one place. He go say, come. Who be this person now? Who be this? Wait till I do this boy. Now my matter this boy, I beg. You know, say that's why it's not good to come out on social media to come and say something that you know that is not scriptural. It's not the inside Bible. You know that because as far as I'm concerned, VDM go deep everything come out. This one not be defame. So that if you want to sue now, no say no they defame you. Now wait till you preach. Now every day they go bring come out. You they hear.
I drop this talk to who it may concern. Now, the Rattle movement not be just for the government alone. The Rattle movement not be just for those people that involve themselves for human trafficking, no. But instead, now for anything we go bring bad record for the society. Anything we go spoil the country or the inside. Now, what's in the Rattle movement they're all about? You get me? So, David Ibiyeomi, he come out, he give some kind threatening. Say anybody will drag you online, you will arrest him. He forget say he be pastor. He come out say, you want arrest anybody will say he won't follow you talk. That one the outside. They get me. Then he still come again. They drop some kind of wrong preachings, and if you so will not go talk. Bro, now Rattles I don't face you like this. They get me. I've been talking this thing before. If VDM drag you now, not be just VDM they drag you. A whole lot of squad they come for back. You get me? A whole lot. So you go try your best, make you no fuck up. A whole Verydarkman, I don't sabi Bible pass you. You get me? They come out, they come they talk say now tithes then be the error we Adam make. No be just saying eat fruits we God me no eat. Wrong preaching and the same could no involve for this matter. You try mislead the people, them I say not involve. The people where they come for you like this, now the Rattles and the people will say no worry, their mind day. So if others they fear, bro, no worry yourself. Maybe they follow you talk now, maybe say will no resend you. You get me? You drop your stuff online. So who go follow up? Because anything done online are for the public. We go pull mats inside. You know if you drop something online, someone will not talk about them. You get me? See the wrong teachings. They try one make people now. See and see now tithe be the number one thing. Now tithe be the main thing to do. Now the forbidden fruit when they talk about now the fruit will be say they're not supposed to eat when they eat. They try make it look like say it's not that's one. They'll me and you for need to chew apple. So now the tithes now if you touch your tithes you don't enter error.
Church auditorium.
40% of this man members are jobless. Hey! The money when they collect from the remaining 60% hand through tithe and offering. Instead of this man to use the money, build factories so that the remaining 40% can work and get paid. He decided to use the money, build another scam center. Yes. Church, now the only place when you go they lose, you think say you they gain. Before any pastor go dash you 5,000 naira, He already collect 50,000 naira from you through tithe and offering. On a no guessing.
God, I dey go.
That is the reason why they always vex, say they criticize them, because they know that they are not doing the right thing. Shame to all of us. If we feel call Tinubu out, tell us say we they suffer. Who are you? We will not feel call out for this country. God have mercy upon us. And they ask you. If we feel call Adeboye when be your guy out, tell us saying scam us with tithes. Who are you for this Niger Delta? We will not feel call out. So because you have money, you have connection, you know IG. If they deceive the younger generation, nobody should talk. All the whole Nigerian pastors are scammers.
God, I dey go.
They tell people say their reward is in heaven. But all of day earth here, they cruise private jet.
I go post this
Very sad. And they talk this thing now, all of they look at like saying play. Like say don't go smoke again. Before many of go realize what they talk for here, the whole world go down and leave us.
Allegedly, this one is for Bishop Ibiyeomie, Pastor Jeremiah. You see, what is going on with the pastors and Verydarkman, I will make it very clear. The reason no pastor can win against Verydarkman, I will tell you. No pastor can win over him. The reason is because the pastors, their time don't pass. Now influencers get the members now. The only members that are still going to these churches are members who still they under that brainwashing. Now they still they go church. No pastor or bishop can win Verydarkman. And none of them. Pastors no get level again. Very soon, you will go church, you no go see anybody there. For this country, why they? Go church, go see where church done. They don't abandon church. People don't abandon church. Here, where they live, nobody they go church. So let's cut the crap. Cut the crap. Very soon, nobody go church again for Nigeria. And it is okay. Which one are they struggle for self? Which one are they struggle for? It's going to be a thing of the past. Church go be a thing of the past very soon. Now the beginning when they see so.
Papa David Ibiyeomi don't price wrong market from Verydarkman. Verydarkman market will be safe. If you price and you must buy and pay in full. People they avoid Verydarkman. Verydarkman no they avoid them. They no come for me, they go for them. Verydarkman wear glasses, open Bible for Papa. Me Papa knows no be play. So Papa go do sleeping drama for in church, so saying a miracle. Now Verydarkman say I talk saying nonsense in the rubbish. Allegedly. Verydarkman talk say if you show for Papa, me Papa goes and visit for it, make you go make all those on Kubokos, make all of them sleep, bro. I just wish say Papa let's go back go collect manna from Papa Pablo, make you know as they feel for body. If you know, you know.
Verydarkman. 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 I give you 24 hours to confirm how much go do you make you open one church. I go pay. I give you 24 hours to confirm how much go do make you open one parish. Me, I go fund down. You just analyze this man finish, nothing remain inside him body. Pastor, when they work with police, you go still open barracks. You go open military barracks for Nigeria.
Verydarkman don't give Papa Prophet Jeremiah indefinite public holiday now to start new session with Papa David Ibiyeomi. When I remember Papa David Ibiyeomi been talk, say anybody will talk about him or talk about each other, say go the lampoon the mental police apartment. Sorry, police cage. Now Verydarkman don't drop Papi J now to start new session with Papa David Ibiyeomi. Verydarkman talks say peace now for the week, and he don't want peace at all, but problems always. Verydarkman talk say as Papa don't gather my come as I talk say anybody will talk about him or in church say go dey lampoon the mental police case say him to don't bring himself before the Lord. Verydarkman talk say this week say I go turn Papa make you just get your data and your batteries. And some rather guys don't get joy at all as they don't carry their mad go flood Baba David Ibiyeomi in the comment section they bash am. And one thing about all this our Papa be say if Verydarkman dey stroke one of them the rest go be like you see this small boy Verydarkman if he talk about me I get power to make a cripple only for Verydarkman to turn look and give her a before you know wetin be so the Papa go sit down one corner the rest.
Alright, so because of what the pastor of Salvation Ministry said, that anybody will criticize him or use police arrest him, that is David Ibiyeomi. So I took my time yesterday to go through his preachings, and I think I understand why he says if you criticize him, they will arrest you. It is because he says a lot of nonsense. Now, I will show you people what I saw. Like I said, he says a lot of nonsense. A lot! For now, Prophet Jeremiah, I will take break from you. You understand? Let's start with David Ibiyeomi today, and throughout this week, we will continue.
Wherever Prophet Jeremiah Fufeyi day now, the guy go to thank God say, God don't answer his prayers. Because Verydarkman thought say, for now, he don't come out the hand for his body now. Say now the next person now, David Ibiyeomi. He say in matter now, saying go they discuss am moving forward because he want to be locked up. As he promised to lock anybody where they challenge him or where they talk about him up. He say he want to be locked up. So that is why he's talking about it. So now, Verydarkman don't play one of the clip where he talk say Adam, sabi those people who chop apple, say they pursue them come up for Garden of Eden because say they no pay tithes. So Verydarkman they accuse him of manipulating the gospel. That's his accusation from Verydarkman to him. That is why they tell say people no criticize him so that people not go expose him. He also accused him of allowing the youth not to move forward, telling them that if they pay tithes, say they go be successful instead of working to make money and make a living. That being said, and all that, that's his own opinion. But as I said yesterday, no allow people open book where they're not supposed to open because of your actions, where you want or where you take. Yeah. Imagine say David Ibiyeomi ignored the people that are trying to criticize him. I'm sure Verydarkman not go open his own book. One of the best PR you can ever get is silence.
I and 99 others are here to remind you that Verydarkman will become whatever they refuse to be. And Verydarkman will do everything they refuse to do. EFCC refused to do their job. VDM started doing it and he's doing it perfectly well. Oga pastors and Oga preachers have refused to do their job the right way, and Verydarkman has decided to pick up the mic and step on the pulpit.
Alright, so because of what the pastor of Salvation Ministry said, that anybody will criticize him or use police arrest him, that is David Ibiyeomi. So I took my time yesterday to go through his preachings, and I think I understand why he says if you criticize him, they will arrest you. It is because he says a lot of nonsense. And truly, the man who like criticism. Because when I post yesterday, I see some people, some writers go in comment section, he start to delete comments. Do you understand? Now, I will show you people what I saw. Like I said, he says a lot of nonsense. A lot! For now, Prophet Jeremiah, I'll take break from you. You understand? Let's start with David Ibiyeomi today. And throughout this week, we will continue. Now, let me play this.
The sin that Adam did, what was the sin he committed? That God will get so angry as Adam remained committed this sin. Get out here. You need to ask questions. What is the sin that Adam touched? If it was apple, then you and I should not eat apple again. Adam touched it. That was the only thing God told him not to touch. He said, this one is yours. Let me say this to you to humble you. If you don't want to prosper, you're not ready for heaven. Because he said the streets of heaven. Don't be holier than God. Every time you touch your tithe, you're living in dishonesty. You are tampering with that which God has told you not to. The sin that Adam did, what was the sin he committed? That God will get so angry as Adam remained committed this sin. Get out here. You need to ask questions. What is the sin that Adam touched? If it was apple, then you and I should not eat apple again. Adam touched it. The tithe was.
Now, just imagine this preaching. Imagine preaching something like this. Like this now, because of this preaching. You have scared a lot of people in the church. Like this, a lot of them will be so scared. Even if they don't get money for tithes, they people come pay. Imagine bending the Bible for your own selfish interest because you want people to pay tithes. Just imagine it. Now, I don't know much about the Bible. But when I was locked up in prison, I took my time and I studied the Bible a little. And I can tell you for a fact that what this man is saying here is all lies. How? The story of the Bible says that God created Adam, then he brought in Eve to support Adam. The reason why they were chased out of the Garden of Eden was because God gave them an instruction about the forbidden fruits. And he said, this is the fruit of good and evil. Do not go close to the fruit. And then they went to eat the fruit. Then when they realized that they were naked, God said, okay, these people are now, they now have the knowledge I don't want them to have. So it's now time for them to go out of the kingdom. So leave. Now, he now placed the curse. And he said, from today, man, you shall till the ground. You will suffer, you will sweat before you eat. Why women? Your punishment is that before you give birth, there will be pains during childbirth. By this time, tithing have not yet existed. Because when their eyes were blind, when they could not see anything, they had everything in the garden. You want yam, you want tomato, you want bole, anything you want is in the garden. God gave them in abundance. Eat anything you like, just don't eat this one. There was no tithing, they could eat anything. Now, when this curse happened, they left the Garden of Eden. Then they gave birth to Cain and Abel. I want to believe, based on what I read in the Bible, that the first tithing came from Cain and Abel. That the first tithing, because that was when Cain, according to what God taught, God said, from now on, man shall till the ground before they eat. Do you understand? So Cain being a farmer, then Abel being a shepherd, carrying sheep around. You don't go into poultry business and livestock business. Do you understand? Then this guy being a farmer, so it was now time for tithes. That's when I can say there was the first tithe. Going by the Christian religion about tithing, that's when I can say, okay, yes, that is the first tithe. Cain and Abel. So okay, it's appreciation day. Let's go and give God something, which they have now turned to 10% according to the religion now. Pastors of nowadays. Okay, let's give God something. What will I give God that will make God smile? Then Abel said, you know what? Let me give you my finest sheep. The one where no get spots. Then he carried it. And he sacrificed. According to the story, excuse me, then God smiled and said, Verydarkman Abel, you are my son. Take. Now Cain, taking his own tithes to God. He go find one fruit where it don't be spoil. Because he won't make money. He said, this is the one that we give God. Then he took it to go and give it to God. But God didn't accept it. God said, no. What you cannot eat, you want to give it to me to eat. Is that what you are doing? Me, I gave you life. Are you paying for your bread? You're not paying for your bread too. I gave you eyes to see. I gave you hands to work. I gave you bola to knack. So knacking is one of the sweetest things on earth. I gave you bola to knack. And by that time, I said that bola the big. Pass around now. Give you strong long bola. So you give me what you will not eat. Then God said, no, I won't take it. And back then, if you know when God diverse, God they communicate with the people directly.
Some of these people are really shameless. They are not even afraid of God at all at all. These are the #1 Yahoo people in the country. But EFCC don't go after them. And if you check money laundering in the country, they are the #1 people running such things. #1. The EFCC will never go after them. Maybe they are on the EFCC on their payroll. Who knows? That's crazy. How in the world will you come and you are saying that Adam was casted out of heaven by God because he did not pay tithe or he touched tithe or he played with tithe? Yeah. Witchcraft. What part of the Bible did he read that from? That's what somebody said, that if you have 2 billion Christians on the planet, know that you have 2 billion interpretation of the scriptures. 100% perfect. True. And that's a proof.